So we're Hivemind, Vanessa's high defense, and Chris, Jordan, Preston, Philip, Ryan, Taz, and we're missing two of our members, but And then all of our assets that we've created, about 90% of them are all handmade by us. And
it's also a top-down shooter with tower defense aspects, so please shoot it like that. Okay, so we have a start menu into the play. Wave spawn starting with ants. You can see the player does damage by shooting the bullet, as well as there's 3 main towers. You can also place towers like the honey tower, which can slow down enemies whenever they get near. As you can see, that can get through, and they're much slower. You can place other towers such as Battle Bee, and then the Shaman Tower as well. If you press skill tree, you get 3 different skills. Skill 1 is HP, skill 2 is damage, and then skill 3 is dash. And so now when the player presses Q, the dash will come out, and the player's now at the field. There's a 15-second interval between every wave, so the player can prepare for the next wave. And as you can see now, the ants take much more damage, about 5 more damage per upgrade.
So right now you can see that our currency at the bottom right is currently going up with every kill that we get. With our skill tree, you should have noticed that also that our currency also went down over there. And then as well, all of this, like our beetle right there has more health than what our ant would have. That's our tank class. So like, more damage, more health, lower speed, lower attack rate. Our ants are gonna be our base enemy. So like in Minecraft, how you would have like a zombie or base enemy sort of thing. And then later on, we'll also introduce the spiders in a later wave, and those will be our ranged attackers. So they'll stay a certain distance away from you, and then they'll shoot spider webs at you.
We also have multiple different towers. So the Battle Bee, of course, is the one with like a horn at the end, where it shoots the enemy. We have a healing tower where every, I think, 20 seconds interval, it heals the player 20 HP. And then we have a Shaman Tower, so whenever the enemies get in range, the player does increased damage to it, like about 1.5 times. There's also going to be 2 more enemies introduced soon, which will be the exploding beetles and exploding ants. The exploding ants serve the same purpose as an ant, except when it touches you, instead of doing damage, it creates an explosion effect.
You notice also that we have a barrel right here. We haven't completed the map, obviously, but we're going to have obstacles in the way that you can maneuver around, and then these will be preset per bank, so you can also place your towers based off the obstacles and make the best route for you. And that's it for us.
Once the enemies.
Well, yeah, once the enemies.
So
Like right now, those are the
exploding
exploding
ants, as you can see, there's an explosion effect. Notice the ants and the beetles, whenever they're exploding, they glow red, so you can differentiate which type of enemy they are. That is the spider. If the spider hits, notice the player's stuck pretty much in movement, like completely, like can't move at all. Kind of makes it effective as spider web.